they do and they don't. I mean, some of the recent flyers have just. I mean, cataflyers sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Cataflyers just sucked nuts. But I mean, well, some of them didn't suck, but I'm a mount whore and I love flying mounts with like everything that I am. So I think if they could make a mob that looks like that, I think they can definitely make a flyer look like that. And I think that'll be, wow, that looks really terrible. I think they can incorporate that into mounts. Because I mean, a lot of the time in the newer zones, you'll see some drakes that kind of look different, and those are kind of the things that are what flyers are. But I saw a picture of the new jewel crafting mount not too long ago. I think they said that mount literally costs 1 million gold. And that brings 2 questions to mind. What on earth could all the mats be that it takes that much money? And 2, how much money do you earn, and how much easier is it to get money now in this expansion than it is in the other ones that you could even amass 1 million gold? I mean, I thought there was like a cap at like 500,000 or like 250,000. But I mean, I would never even fathom 1 million gold. I think that's like a gold farmer's dream. It's like 1 million gold, but I don't think I can fathom that. That's a lot. I do not have the strength of body or will that I once did. I'm glad there are noble Pandaren like you to fight on for our people. You've come far. You face forest spirits, but the forest spirits in this grove are a different breed. I have to kill some of these guys, and then get some of these ritual charms. Doing this last time, I had a bunch of people just try to steal these charms from me. And I mean, that's expected when there's a bunch of people here and it's a gathering quest, but I mean, like, if I'm sitting here waiting, have the common courtesy to go to your own tree. I mean, I know people can be dicks when it comes to, like, getting stuff done, but move on. Like, if I'm doing something here, it doesn't give you the right to just come in and be like, oh, I'm gonna take your shit. But like, well, that's rude. I don't know. Anytime I ever did quests, like, if I see somebody going for something, I'll usually just walk away, let them have it, because I know if it's gathering quests, there's going to be a bunch of stuff around, so why would I bother sitting or, like, exerting the energy to take somebody else's stuff when I could just go find it myself? I just think it's rude. But, I don't know, a lot of the people who play WoW are just rude in general. Okay, I don't have to do these guys. But the only mechanic that these guys have, I guess, is that they have little spawns, and you have to hit the middle one and kill the middle one. But I mean, most of the mobs in this area are relatively just hit and kill. They don't really hit all too hard. They don't do anything special. I mean, most starting area mobs don't, but sometimes you'll catch a mob that has something that you have to do specifically, or it's gonna kick your butt, or you won't be able to kill it. Wow, they wiped this place out. Damn. I actually think the last time I recorded was about a week ago. Exactly a week ago, I think. So it hasn't been that long. But I'm definitely, like, it's funny because Diablo comes out in just under a month. And I'm really excited. I only played Diablo 3 or Diablo 2 briefly. But I played it probably like 6 months ago, and graphics were crappy. I couldn't, like, my friends and I tried to LAN, and it didn't work. We kept getting booted off the servers. We just got all frustrated and we were like, screw this. And then I signed up to this site called Raptor because Blizzard CS on Twitter posted that they were giving away beta keys, and all you had to do was sign up and follow Diablo 3 on their page. And so I did, and I was like, okay, well, probably not going to get a beta key, the game comes out in about a month anyway, so even if I did win, I'd play it anyway, but I mean, it's not going to be a big turn on if I don't get anything, because the game's coming out really soon. So I do that, and I go to bed, and I'm sitting texting before I fall asleep, and I get an email, and it's from Blizzard. I got an opt-in, and I'm like, no way. No freaking way. Like, first off, I never get opt-ins. I'm never that lucky, ever. That's why I signed up for the annual pass, because I knew I wouldn't be lucky enough to opt into this beta. So, I mean, until the end of it, like I did for Diablo 3, apparently. But, oh well. I got it. I'm excited. I don't think I'm going to be recording any of that, because it's the end of the beta, and everyone's seen it already. There's nothing that I could show anybody that'd be brand new. I'm gonna be doing the game co-op completely. Okay, so I played the first act a couple of times. I like it, but that's just because, like, a lot of the people, like, I'm in a group on Facebook that's that one of my Lobby tunes is in a guild with, and they are saying that they don't really like Diablo 3 because of the playstyle and things like that, but I like it because, I mean, I play games like that. Like, they're saying it reminds them too much of The Sims, but I play The Sims a lot, and I'm kind of used to that, and I didn't play the earlier Diablo games, so I don't really know what it's supposed to be like, but they say there's no panning and there's no zooming, and that I noticed, but I was like, well, it's beta, they're not going to give us everything. So, I mean, they're only giving us, like, one part of the first act, so. Okay, this part, this guy dies, and he becomes part of the trees, so we'll just let you read that. I mean, I've seen it, but basically he's saying that they've passed down their knowledge, and when the elder reaches the day when he's too old, he has to pass on his knowledge and then plant his staff and, well, die. I guess you could see it now, but we're on a turtle, basically. And the turtle that we're on his back, basically. Our entire land is on his back, and he's sick right now. And he hasn't talked to anybody since the land was founded. So it's my job to go make the turtle talk so that we can figure out what's wrong with him and we can cure him. There's a lot of really nice phasing in this area. I really like that they introduced phasing in Wrath. I thought it was really awesome. Like, I really loved the idea of, as the quest goes on, everything changes. And you see that here. And I really like that. Okay. Now we board the hot air balloon and we go talk to the turtle. Now, when we're moving, it kind of looks like the turtle swimming. But from my knowledge, this island is completely stationary. Although I can't be quoted on that, I really don't know. This could actually just be swimming. This whole turtle could just be swimming around things. But the turtle's sick, and we had to get all the spirits together so that we could heal him. But we have to talk to him first and figure out what's wrong with him. I think they did a really nice job with this. It looks creepy, but pretty nice. Okay, so he's in pain. There's a thorn in his side. Now, you have to imagine how big of a thorn would it have to be for something of this size to be caused pain. It is in the forest where your feet do not walk. Continue along the mountains and you will find it. Now we're gonna pull around here and we're gonna actually see what's wrong with him. I don't know if you can see it, but that is an airship. Or a boat. I think it, no. Is that a boat or an airship? I think it's just a boat. Could, It's a Lions. I think it's an airship. But, yeah. It looks pretty painful. And it's a little bit graphic, too. Because of all the blood, but... I mean... WoW isn't really a graphic game, and it's a little different. But now we know what's going on. The turtle that we're on as a home has a thorn in his side, and we have to remove it. Damned Alliance. Damned Alliance! I'm probably going to be playing through this area again. But when I do that, I'm going to choose the... Okay, I have to turn this music down. When I do that, I'm probably going to choose the... I'm probably going to choose the Alliance side to go with, so that I can see what that is. And when I see what that is, I'll probably record that. I won't record redoing the whole area, but it will record choosing the Alliance side. Okay. So, there's only a couple more quests here, and then we're out of this zone completely, and that would be the whole Panda Starting Area. And after I finish recording all of this, I'm gonna get on my death knight. Not tonight, obviously, but I'm gonna get on my death knight, and I will record the new instances, the new leveling areas, and things like that. So, but for right now, we're gonna finish this, and then we'll move on. So, okay, so I have to open the gates because now we have another elder now. We have to go back this way. We have to open the gates so that we can get to where the thorn is, which is actually an Alliance gunship, and then we have to go take the steps to remove the thorn. I really wish that the cinematics don't work in this area, and none of the pandas have speech. Okay, so in my last video that didn't work properly, I displayed this guy, who is my #1 NPC right now. Anyone who's gone through the character customization process has seen that the female Pandaren avatar is a male panda face with a little pink bow on it, and that's what this guy is. It kind of perplexes me that they do have female models in the game, but they can't do this one. I'm gonna laugh really hard when live comes out and this is still a dude. But still, really funny. And you'd never see something like that in live. You'd just see like serious stuff. Like in beta, the developers and the people who like design everything, they kind of get to be a little bit silly with you, because you know they want you to have fun while you're testing their game, and they want to know that, you know, you can connect with them. They want to connect with the players, and it's just a little bit of a better experience in my opinion. And now the door is jammed and they're all gonna be all like, oh, I can do this. I'm gonna put on this new belt, put this here. And the guy who hurt his head on that jade thing is now gonna open this. Now this is the part that I was talking about earlier, where there were Tauren heads on orc bodies and orc heads on panda bodies. Now up here you can see a Tauren head on an orc body. It's weird. It's really weird. It's disturbing, in fact. Okay. The forest is dangerous and we have to clear it out. And I have to get bamboo stalks. I was stuck here for a long time because the gathering quests broke when I was at this part. But as you can see, this guy actually has an orc body. He's green, and he's got orc hands. And it's gross. And he has it too. And this guy, well actually, if we look at that guy over there, he's got a Tauren body. And it looks like really bad Photoshop. That's honestly what it looks like. It just looks like really bad Photoshop. But it's not. It's legit. That's what that is. I mean, I know it's a beta and everything, but, like, what? Just weird.